Hello, hello. We should be live. We're playing Dawn of War, and we are going for some mobility warfare. So, okay, give me. Okay, okay. So I'm excited for today. Um, last week we did a very similar thing with what you call them? Wow, Imperial Guard. That's it. Where I was trying to go Elysian, so I went for aircraft. I went for jump troops, all that. We're doing something very similar to that today, but we're doing it with the Tau. So I'm hoping we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go for a auxiliary recruitment center so we can grab Vespids. Although it's going to be a bit delayed because I did go double gen for kind of a long-term investment because I'm hoping to have a nice long game. There we go. All right. Question is Kalyan or Montka? My plan is Kalyan because I do have psyops enabled and I want the Dune Riders. Salamanders. I need, what's his name to save me? Top Commander? Alright. Makes sense. Osmanka is about slow, stompy robots. True, true. Alright. Very good. How long till Vespits? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, I'm actually going to stick my Vespids in ranged for now. Where are my two builders? Alright. There we go. I like how here people are using for tech support. Here. Fix Black Zone's sides. Don't use AE module using definitive vision beyond 738. Yeah, that does happen occasionally. Ooh. Back it up. Back that up. But you, not you. Alright, I'm actually going to bring you back. Well, salamanders are having none of your Vespid shenanigans, it seems. So it would seem. Is this PvE or PvE? This is against AI. So we can do funnies. I want you to poke over there. Alright, he has no morale left. Alright, very nice. I forgot the Vespids we can get fun things. I want the... Ooh, do I want disruption or do I just want more damage? I'm gonna go for damage, actually. I want expanded weapon caches. You. Alright, we're gonna go fairly heavy on the stealth suits, I think, because that's just another set of jump troops. Herald of Corn. That's not a salamander unit. Like, those are fallen, also not salamander units. Ah. Alright. This is fine. Come on. Get him. Put him out of his misery. Ah. Alright, so yeah, they're fighting the World Eaters. We're floating. So this is fine. Salamanders are dead. Give me Barracudas. Come on. Come on. More gens. Alright, give me Kalyan. Need more gens. Of course. Oh, Fallen. Are y'all gonna be a problem? Alright. Shoot. It looks like, yes, they are going to be an annoyance. Someone's dead. It's not me, it's not the Dark Eldar. It's always Dark Eldar, they're always a problem, at least in lore. Fair. Come on. And now that's how we tell them to shove off. This is fine. Okay, stay out of their range. Alright, we have Kalyan. Ah, missed. Pegasus says real. Hello, hello, hello. Where are my other two builders? You. Hello, Dark Eldar. This is how you press an assault. I say as I lose half my best bits. It's like I keep losing the things. More strategic points. Of course. Maybe I shouldn't be, what should you call it? So close to the thing where they can detect me. Oh, but the witches can anyway, I think. I want plasma rifle. Alright. Stingwings. What the Alright, so they got just like, what'd you call it? Enraged. Not enraged. Confused, illusioned, whatever. They attacked themselves. Dark Eldar ability, something. I don't know specifically. Kill that Talos while it's EMP'd. Alright. I need Crypt Shapers because I want to get the fun flying dudes. Crucible of Malediction or something like that. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that actually. Alright, you. Hello, Dune Riders. Beautiful. Really? Alright, so that also means the World Eaters are not in fact dead. Why do I hear a cup dropping? I'm entirely sure what that sound effect is. Alright. You keep punching that. You keep punching that. Actually, I want you all. No, you don't. Literally, you do not. Alright. Very, very nice. I'll grab those 2 upgrades because they're supposed to be goaded. Right, so we have Demon Hunters. Where are my builders? You two. Ah, and the radicals. I don't suppose you can decap, can you? Ah. Why can you not jump? That's less than ideal. Well, go for a Coalition Center, go for Shadow Sun. Did I lose half my dudes? Why? This is not ideal. Not in the slightest. Those all require Montka. These are all fairly heavy things. I want jump troops and things. Alright, give me Shadow Sun. Give me a Tetra. Probably go for Piranhas. Grandmother's house we go. Forces away to carry the sleigh to the wide. Just activated me. Alright. I want a Fireblade. So I want them to hop in here and be, you know, mobile dudes. Ah. Alright. I don't own quite half the map, but I'm at a nice 3/8. Ah. Ah. Alright, this is fine, this is fine. Alright, Shadow Stone over here. Tetris Scout over here. Here's some piranhas. Is there a limit? Yes. Very Tau gameplay here. We're just shooting them from across the side and they're trying to get to us. Why? Oh, that's why. What stuff? Like what? This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This is fine. Greetings, mortals. Hi, cool the man. We're getting murdered. Ah, we were doing so well. Should have claimed that center and not left the demon hunters alone. Are you doing this fine afternoon? I'm doing alright. I had a fun time despite the sudden onslaught. Oh, they killed the, ethereal. That's what happened. Definitely, if you're right. I am in the States. Ah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. Am I the last dude? No. Who's left? World Eaters, that's right. Oh, yeah, Demon Hunters take over the rest of the map. Okay. I guess that's how they got nice things. Alright, we can run it again. No one suspects the Angry Inquisition. That is fair. Alright. But we can do take two. Just be more active, I suppose. Probably skip the Vespids early on. Go for just faster tier 2 teching up. But overall, definitely claim that center. But actually do hit and run. We still were moving forces, but we just did it with mobile troops. I should actually do like raids and stuff, shouldn't I? Which will rely on taking that center. So I guess that works out anyway. Maybe a core of like fire. Well, no, because I want to keep the fireblade on the mobile. The devilfish. I should use devilfish more. Like transports and all. That's alright. We're gonna try again. I forget why I have my music disabled, but I can turn that back if people want. Probably was recording something. Yeah. Why am I hacking? I don't think I'm sick. I'm coughing. Like always. I don't get that. Anyway. Just did my Ukrainian language literature test. Accidentally got 100% for both. You were trying to get less? Why were you trying to get less? I feel like getting 100% for those is like, you know, the goal. I grew up a massive perfectionist. I don't see the problem here. Not yet. No. Here we go. Okay, so take it two. Give me honestly 150, 150. Okay, they're same price. Hmm, I'm dumb. If it wasn't, you weren't doing it alone. If I got 100%, the teacher would be like, "This guy got 100%. I bet he cheated." Hmm. They just can't handle the fact that you're built better. You're built different. You know, honestly, if they think you cheated and when you didn't, that's a them problem. You did cheat. Oh, did you now? Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I cannot endorse that. I cannot endorse that. I am sorry. Oh dear. How are we looking? This thing goes on their way. You go over there. Very nice. Oh dear. I love Salamanders again. Alright. I cannot be bothered having to do end of semester tests for every subject from two different schools at the same time. Um. Hmm. At least I will have to do them. At least my life will be easier. Hmm. It's still not something I can really endorse, especially on a channel. I don't know if YouTube would demonetize that kind of thing, but I'm not taking that risk. Got Praetorians. Alright, so those are fallen. We are not infiltrated. And that is not cover. Ah. Good talking to you. Stuff to 10 tests, preparing for exams to gain from your shoulder now. All right. Oh, good. Oh. You're killing my dudes. Like, sure, this is war, but you should still be nice. I'm actually gonna grab Pathfinder team because I have I have more range than visibility. I mean, technically speaking, that is the point of Pathfinder teams, is it not? But you know, hey. Those are just some conscripts, right? Yeah, irregular section. Kill the zealots. Very nice. Tier up is on the way. They took my crit. Very rude of them. Alright. Alright. Give me advanced pulse rifles. Give me thermoplas. Very good. Right, we're out of power, but that's what the what you call it's for. I need 200 and I need 10 more power. Give me 5 seconds. Oh. Oh, we're being spent. That's fine. Oh wait. You're just wreck. Never mind. Go ahead, buy more. Give me strength and power grid. Actually, no, don't. Grab more of you. I think we're good, actually. Alright, give me escalate engagement. So we have all the resources flown in. Alright, now you grab your heavy weapons. Alright, I saw light going off there, which means something very important. That they're over there. So I can do a little fun stuff. And now we take our leave. Okay, so they decide to come to us. Oh. Waste of an aid. It's pop full right now, but it won't be in a moment. Give me the shapers and some vespids. Oh dear. This is fine. Give me Lacoma. Alright, give me expanded ox. Why is there two salamander players? Why are you rushing in? Alright, fusion or ion cannon. Vehicle destroyer. Damage large armor targets. Call themselves Guayla. That's actually surprisingly fitting. Even there, they're like rough and tough. Hey, I was thinking Dawn of War, what game has the most active PvP? My experience is mostly with DAO 1, which you can go into like the Discords and get PvP games. So, like, you should be good. I of course recommend Uni. That's what I'm playing now. That's what I've been playing for a couple years now. I am, however, biased, so. Alright. Alright, give me a coalition center. I don't want the Narlock, but I do want, like, the Ghost Keel and all. Yes, we're playing on the map. Alright. So we need to see who is murdered. This is Zealots. So World Eaters got murdered. So we can just kill snipe. Alright, that's going to be a bit close. You have the nade launcher. Alright, reset some of their tech progress, please, and thank you. That's less than ideal. Right, give me the stealth suit. Give me the ethereal. Or the ghost keel, rather, not just stealth suit. Tetra, improve grav. Alright. Come on.
Every moment of pain is a prayer.
Alright, am I out of shapers? No. They're over here.
Oh boys, we're home.
Alright, give me Shadow Sun. Come on. I, for one, think we're doing alright. I think we're also floating. Enormously, ridiculously floating. Advanced tech beacon. Alright. And 7.
The past taught me to hate through the pain.
Why are you trying to run into melee with the building? Just why? You're all up here? Not all. Alright, not here says, quote, I'm not here. So, important to know, they're not here. It always feels like they're not there. Okay, wait. Yep. Just kill the zealots. Kill this cantonment. Grab shield and protector. Mark a drone to that's targeting system. Yes, please. Alright. One day you're gonna surprise and say that they are here. Maybe. That'd be fun. Seems today is not that day, though. Alright, what is even going on here? Long knife. Not here gives a double-eyed winky face. I'd say it makes me wonder if we have an alien here with the extra eyes, but they are not here, so, you know, they're not here. Ah. L. Johnson wronged you, which is why I want to ask you if you have a moment to talk about greater good. Done with this. I want the tiger shark. I forgot this thing existed. Alright. The Dark Eldar want to be little shits. Hello, hello? Oh dear. Grab Libra, because she can jump. Okay. These idiots gonna be a problem. Alright, they want Grey Knights this time. Okay, so they're all being mean to me. Just kill. Alright, Seeker Missile is anti-single target. Oh, and I didn't even get Libra. Oof. You definitely lost. So it would seem. Ah. Yeah, no builders, so now I'm definitely dead. Rip. Well, I'm taking as many of these Dark Elf edgy bastards as I can. Taking them with me. Yep. Dead. What's left? Fallen, Salamanders. Salamander's last bastion. Grey Knight. And Dark Eldar, and all of them seem to be actually fairly strong. Except Manders are obviously very, very dead. Grey Knights, Dark Eldar, Fallen all have fairly decent chance. Oh dear. Cool. In the meantime, we did get to do our Dune Riders. We got to do stealth suits with jump packs, aircraft, so I'm fairly happy, even if it didn't end up successful. We did not, in fact, teach the Guela the definition of speed. But that's life for you. Sometimes games just don't go how you want, and that's alright. If it went away right way every time, it wouldn't be very fun, because you'd win every time. Ooh, they have a Shadow Gate. Bring out the big toys. Alright, Dark Eldar are attacking. Ooh, okay, yeah, the Grey Knights are not in a good position. Salamander's got a breath of fresh air. As the Dark Eldar are moving in on them, and the Fallen are doing a counterattack. Actually, the Fallen counter attack's probably about to die. So weirdly, it looks like Dark Eldar are gonna win. So I did a service in the last game by killing the Dark Eldar first. Actually, the last game I think killed Salamanders first. But, you know what I mean. Alright, yeah. So Fallen counterattack has been kind of beaten, but Dark Eldar are definitely moving in. I say as they stand there, menacingly. Ooh. That is Luther? Yes. Luther's bombardment. And now he's invis. Where there is light, there is hope. Okay, Dark Eldar, what are you doing? Why are you standing there? Alright, I guess they're just building up forces, but like... You're a hit and run faction, you should be hitting before you run. Yeah, alright. Grey Knights are pushing in on the Fallen, so that means the Dark Eldar have some time. There we go. Is the Tau your main faction? No. I do not play Tau too often, so I don't know them inside and out. I did do the grid keys for them, so I know a lot of them, and I did play them fairly often. When I actually very, very, very first started the game, before I even got the mod, like, 3 years ago, I was a Tau main, but it's been a bit since then, and I was not good at that time. And getting the mod obviously changed a lot of things. My mains would be Takarn, Raven Guard, Thousand Suns, Eldar, maybe even Sisters, and Fallen. would be my mains. All those Monkai were too busy killing each other over ancient vendettas while we went in for the kill. Well, we would have. Yeah. Or yeah, the Dark Elder. I mixed that. I was thinking you were playing Tau. Yes. We went in for the kill. Well, yeah. That's that be how Dark Elder operate. No wonder we are winning. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this shakes out. The counterattack has been prepared. So I think now is when the Dark Elder I need to hop out. Or can they fight this? I'm not sure. Anyway, the Fallen are trying to rebuild, it seems. John Edgelord. Yeah. Although this is 40k, so it's Jonathanum Edgelordium. Some pseudo-Latin, I don't know. Yes, I know it's an Imperium thing. But it's still funny. Alright. Counterattack is happening. Dark Eldar are mostly retreating. Archon of the Flare F's Cabal. Fair. Alright, so did some damage, but the Dark Eldar attack was not successful. It's kind of funny seeing the AI work. Oh, yeah, they're in like full retreat now, and yet they're bringing in neutral. They're like cycling troops. Okay, there you go. Oh, they're grouped up. Very pushed back. How are the Fallen doing? How are the Salamanders doing? Salamanders are trying to build up again. Alright, that Land Raider. The Dark Elder just don't have an answer for. Who owns the center? The Dark Eldar own the center crits. Ah, they're working on a relic. Okay, it's like, so why don't they get, like, things? That's why. Or wait, they have... No, Grey Knights have this one. Okay, yeah, so, as soon as they get the relic, then they can start trying to get something to counter the Redeemer. That's cool out, but not forever. That alien squad is doomed. They're gonna die in like 8 seconds. I guess they're just trying to throw meat in the grinder until they get their relic. Okay, there we go. Rampage is... Oh. Well, that could be interesting. Oh, wait, they can't, they don't know how to claim it anyway, do they? Never mind. I was like, wait, are they going to claim that? But it's like, the AI doesn't know how to yet. They were experimenting with a way to make it, but it screwed up, like, survival mode and all. So it is experimental. They're sneaking around the other side. And the AI goes, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who said this was allowed? You're not allowed in our base. Who told you could hang out? Alright. What's resources like? Alright, everyone has good resources except, of course, the salamanders. Alright, this might be the final end of the salamanders. Wow. Honestly, if they get the kill on the salamanders, it doesn't look good for the demon hunters. Wait, is that a different demon hunters player? Oh, there's two demon hunters. Ha! Yeah. The salamanders are cooked. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. That was a pun. Unintentional. So Fallen, either just leave them here or finishes them off. And then when they turn here, it's Demon Hunters. Or squash between Dark Eldar and the aforementioned Fallen. Havocs. The Dark Eldar and Grey Knights are busy murdering each other. Intensely each other, not one or the other, it seems. That Land Raider is... Oh, it took a lot of damage, but it's still alive. Nemesis Dread Knight. The non-baby carrier version. Grey Knights are still kicking. Ooh. Okay, Salamanders have a Land Raider, but I think they've lost all their builders. Yep. So they are officially out of the game because they have no HQ and no builders. So all they can do is make vehicles and pretend they still have a chance. And yeah, they've all been spotted, so this is the end. So this might be the Fallen's game to win. It's funny. They just kill the Anvil. The Land Raider and all disappears. I think they're going to focus it down first, yeah. Your fight is still raging. Oh, the Land Raider is going to go down long before. Well, who dies first? Land Raider. Alright, so it's Dark Eldar or Fallen that have a chance, I think. It's not looking good. Well, if they get a side height now, actually. That might be funny. Don't guard a Warcrown Titan? Tempest is the super heavy. Alright. What about here? Anything? Land Raider Ares, but I think it's pathing stuck. Oh no. Alright, so the question is where the Fallen head. It looks like they're heading towards the center. Okay, so they're getting right into the mosh pit. Tempest. Rampage. Alright, so Grey Knights own this now, but the Dark Eldar are rebuilding, and the Fallen are moving in as well. So it's going to end up being probably Fallen and Dark Eldar fighting, because the Grey Knights are going to be like, you know what? This is a bad idea. Okay, wait. Nope, they're going for the kill. Poor Grey Knight, or poor Grey Knights, yeah. Because they're busy fighting Dark Eldar. They still have that Land Raider, but it's at 600 health. Like 2 shots from the Vengeance is going to take it down. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oops. Friendly fire. I hate it when that happens. Why are you shooting last cannons at? Oh, Fallen. Yeah, not looking good. Oh, and the Tempest decides it wants to get some kills. Oh, the entire Dark Eldar army is moving in. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, not look good for the Inquisition. The only hope, I think, is the Psi Titan. And it's like... 10? How much? So on this Nemesis Dread Knight dies, if this isn't murdered already. Which is an if. So that Dread Knight is holding, and this building is not. Come on. Let the Dread Knight die. Games Workshop doesn't like the outcome of this battle. Yeah, no matter what, unless somehow the Inquisition manages to make it out. Even then, that's it. Okay, here we go. The big boy. We need Necrotechia in the chat. AI has built a Psi Titan. And it is punching things with its big claws. Oh. falling back, but given it's basically ranged weapons, that's good for it. Whew. Is it trying to go into melee? I honestly cannot tell. Getting a little bit of glitching with the Tempest. Not entirely sure what's going on with the model. Something. It's reality breaking with the Psy Titan. That's why I choose to believe. Warp shenanigans. Also, it stopped. That is... This one Titan completely turned the tide of the battle. That's epic. This tower is dead, but... Do we have builders? Yes. They're like, well, damn, we don't know how to fight that. Alright, it is going down, though. Oh, and the Dark Outlaw are back. Yeah, it needs to get out of there. Let the two fight each other. Rep. Alright, so Dark Elder being chased out. Definitely seems like the Fallen winning this one. Do we have a new HQ on the way? We do not. That's not going to help. Fallen are like, no. Fallen are like, no, this is my kill. At the decap they are. Consolidating. A lot of las cannons. Against Dark Eldar of all people. That Dreadnought's going to die. How is it so high? Whoa. It's the dais. Got Vect himself up here. Trying to show Vect. This guy. There we go. One hella battle. But there's also some closing in on the, what you call them? Grey Knights. But yeah, the real action is here. Built into this area. There we go. No, no, this is not lore accurate. Oh, mayhaps. They do say everything is canon. Garius Dunamore. Yeah. Now, everything is canon, remember? Everything. Steve. Oh, Cypher. Destiny is upon them. They'll be dead before they can even hit the ground. Swap the fallen POV. See if we can get a few lines out of him. Least overpowered brother captain of the Grey Knights chapter. Yeah. No. Now imagining the Space King gif. You're not canon. Blast. Alright. The Inquisition appears to be trying to fight back. Keyword trying. There's always, for a second, it lets me get voice lines, and then it stops. It, like, catches up as, like, wait, you're not actually this player. But the idle ones allows. Of course. See some. Hatemonger would solo this, no problem. Perhaps. I've only watched, I think, a few of the Space Kings. I know most of it from just GIFs that get used in the server. They have a new HQ yet? Yes, it does. So they will live, but they're gonna, like... They're gonna lose this area. That seems pretty certain. Yeah, they got lots of visibility because of those aspects. So I saw them with the melt against things back. For a second, I thought they were like Kazakh. It's like, wait, what? No. Alright, so the big fight. The Dark Eldar are making like a push. Huh. Alright, and Dark Eldar appear to have mostly won this fight, actually. It's less than ideal for the Fallen. So keep this area for now, but they do lose that advanced building. Alright, they tried to do a funny. It did not work. Oh, big boy. They have enabled the missiles, which makes sense because they've got... Oh, wait. There you go. Imagine Inquisition came back and won after this. That would be funny. I don't think it's likely. I think they're being... No, they're not being attacked. That would be hilarious. I mean, it's basically what happened to the Fallen. They were being smashed by the Inquisition, and now they're one of the two big players. Okay, this Thunderhawk's gonna die. Oh, well then maybe not. Side swipes them. So why do the missiles keep missing? They're rebuilding the teleportorium. Lilith is just standing there getting murdered. Position losing their foothold. But may get distracted by the Dark Elder. Oh, they're landed because they're regenerating. Oh, that's kind of cool. I forgot they regenerated while landed.
The past taught me to hate through the pain.
In my experience, AI versus AI games tend to drag on a bit. They tend to get to a point where one beats the other army at counterattack, and then the other deflects counter speed ad infinitum. I have seen that. I've also done seen some kills. I mean, here we've watched them kill the salamanders and all. It's entertaining, gotta say. So I want to see how. Not overly sure why. I mean, it's AI, so it's gonna not be perfect. Thunderhawk is a good portion healed, 2/3. Ooh, they got another Tempest. Alright, this is all that's left of the Inquisition. They are not doing well. Alright, so it is Fallen and Dark Eldar. I think we already said that, but can absolutely confirm.
We can't win here. Leave to fight another day. Give voices to the dead.
So give me Cypher voice lines, not sure why.
Apothecary aids where brothers remain.
Hey. Would be nice if when you're dead there was a speed up button. I don't think that's possible in the engine. Both are building up. Hot shot. Missed twice. Third time's the charm? Ah, yeah, it's something. Do you have an auto exec because there's a command for it? Oh, I don't have auto exec set up, but that actually I should probably set that up for when I do stuff like this because I do like watching them fight. And okay, there dies the Inquisition. But it'll give Fallen a bit of time to say Fastlane? Yes. Yeah, I also need to set one where I can just hotkey to remove the UI because I've been doing it manually. I feel like there was a third thing. I think like camera controls would be nice, but I don't recall them. So that is something I need to set up one of these days. Shift F4 will trigger set sim rate 100, i.e. super zoomies. Alright. I try it, but I don't have the thing. Yeah, no. It's because I don't have it. Brilliant.
Inventions are not evil, only men.
I met with Alex X, though in theory you could type it in the console. Oh, I can. Not capital. Did it not? Not run it? Yeah, Rip Inquisition. Okay, am I typing the command wrong? Here, no space? Hey, I'm getting none. Alright. Dark Eldar moving in on the Fallen. A terrifying sight. Do you have dev mode on? I do not. Is that why? Does that... Some commands only work if you have dev ticked? That would be why. Ah, well. I see. Oh, thank you. Only works with dev ticked. Well, chat, you got a little lesson in commands. So if y'all want to use that for your games, feel free. Of course. Nice little educational experience. Beastmaster looks like Robin with Joker makeup for some reason. Why is that what I see? Okay, it's not what it looks like in game, but the icon just made me think of that for some reason. This knowledge is brought to you by Zinch. Yeah. Heavy weapon team. Masterland's just been rebuilt, so the Zealots infiltrate. Alright, I don't even know who to favor. Like, both seem to be fairly strong. Reaper's hitting hard. That whirlwind is not where it should be. Alright, so it does look like the Dark Eldar have won this fight. The Fallen are not out. Thunderhawk is regenerating. Do. Yeah, so they like doing it to like 2/3 full. I wonder what number was how like a number's put in there. It's kind of funny. Their orbital bombardment has a Aquilus. That's kind of funny, given their chaos. Well, mixed, but the whoever's calling down the ships, marking it with Aquilus. Oh, Sergeant? Yes. More deep striking. Exfiltrate. Alright, now it goes to hide and regen again. The Dark Angels are things of shadows and lies now. Nice. Nice. Alright, this Thunderhawk I don't think is going to make it. It's being used despite being low health. Fallen are desperate. I guess it's doing alright. Obliterator's trying to run from these Hellions. Thunderhawk does now start healing. Obliterator's well sneaky. They start running this way and then teleported backwards. Ooh, one punch, like, utterly obliterated. Like, 3 of them. Thunderhawk's like, I still need to heal, but they need me. They don't need me that much. And stuff. This Land Raider Ares is still stuck. I feel bad for the AI. Almost wish I could just delete the Terminus so I could use it. I don't think it'll let me, though. Okay, that one's marked with chaos because it's the meteor shower. If it had been placed a little bit back, it would have been utterly devastating. Oh, well. Speed shall win us the day. You're fighting Dark Eldar. I hope the D gets their Void Raven Bomber at some point. That could be interesting. Because they're at max pop cap, so I don't know about it. But we could get like a Psy Titan situation. I think it would require the Fallen actually pushing in. Oh, the Thunderhawk healed. Fully. More Havoc's on the way. Damn. Who's retreating and why? Oof, go for the kill. Alright, hopefully the Thunderhawk can start sniping their big vehicles. Like so. Very good. Yeah, 20 out of 20. 30 health on that Reaper, though. Like, Luther just needs a side swipe on it, like he tings outside with his plasma gun and it dies. They're gonna repair it, though. Counterattack, however, has been successful. Basically driven them out of the center. Here you go. Advance. Assist. Alright, come on. Yeah, they're repairing it. Oh, it's the dais they're repairing. Honestly, the fact that he didn't get the kills might be a blessing for the Fallen, because it's going to take longer to repair than it is to get new units. They're also not collecting soul essence. Huh. Come on. Where are you going? Advance. You can do it. What are you doing? No. What are you all doing? Just sitting there. Building a rhino. So not entirely sure what's going on there. The Dark Eldar only really have their base up here, so this is definitely where they need to press, because they've got like both things in the outskirts. Here and here. But no full thingamabob. Where's the Lehman? Where's Pack Predator? They're all just sitting there. Come on! Consolidate your forces. Start sniping their things. Looks like I might be starting to derp out. Happens in Dow in general sometimes in really long games from what I've noticed previously. Possibly, but I'm still rooting for them. Getting the Ravenwing Vengeance in. Yeah, Dark Eldar have rebuilt their troops. The AI does not seem to know how to focus one thing down. Or really priority targets. Like, you should all be on, like, either the Ravager or the Tempest or the Dais. Although now everyone's actually fallen back. Yeah, man. Oop. Speaking of dripping out, we got more warp shenanigans. Come on. Alright, they These two did not get sent. Dark banner, ready to be betrayed. Nice voice acting there, Cal. I hear you in game. Alright, this does not look good for the Fallen.
Hail the memory of he who was the greatest man of Caliban.
Or Blumbards that don't really hit in a good spot. Pity, pity, pity.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Right, they both have crit and relics, so you know. Well, I guess part of it is because we do have a relic unit and it's just broken. But I don't know why there's not another Thunderhawk on the way. Other than, I guess, Popball. Come on. Yeah. Sorcerer not doing healthy, because the rack, or the grotesques, I mean, are chunky. Okay, this is not looking good for Fallen. Need to sneeze? Sorry. And, yeah, I think this has proven Dark Eldar to win this one. Although they're cycling and doing that, so I don't know. Fallen might have time. Thank you, Cal. I don't want to quite call it for the Dark Eldar because I want to see how this fight turns out. They're bringing in some troops. My hopes are not high. Oh wait, this is an ability, isn't it? It's got like shimmer shields. That's what that is. It's not warp shenanigans. It's intentional. I'm dumb. Yeah, it's meant to do that. Silly me. Again, if this was a little bit farther forward, would be devastating. Instead, it's hitting your own dudes. Like that. Clearly what they need is a walking barrage. Crit advances. Oh, so they are collecting souls now. grotesques are seriously beefy. I get that's their point, but still, like, ooh. Ah, the whispers. Epic fight scene. Who is even left? There's really not much. It's just what the Darking or the Fallen can be like producing. And then just keep going for Predators, Whirlwinds. You need to do big units. Where's Mordred? Fallen are floating around 5k requisition. AI is a noob. There. Although, I mean, with this much income, it's hard to spend it that quickly. But yeah. I see your point. So what's Dark Eldar floating? Also 5k. It's half the map versus half the map. We'll just ignore all the times do that too. Well, maybe you're a noob too. We don't know. And I've done too, so I guess I'm a noob as well. And they're all retreating. Why? Alright, given they're retreating, this is still going to take a while, so I think we can call it for the day. When you're on 2020, you can't spend quite as much. True. It feels bad because I want to see how this goes. Oh, where can I zoom out? Really far. That's a lot of plasma. Seriously, these guys are tanky. Demon armor, that helps. They're unyielding. This is fine. Oh! Oh, we have Mordred. He's got Power Claw. Ooh. Like Mega Autocannon. Hell yeah. And we've got a Thunderhawk. Oh boy. Now they're cooking. Now the AI is cooking. I say as it's getting eaten by the Reaper. Yeah, this Thunderhawk needs to focus down the Reaper because it's what's eating everyone alive. And they were cooking, and then more just became more dead. Yeah, and so is the Thunderhawk. So, okay, that's not ideal. It's like, for a second they were cooking. What are they building now? They're rebuilding Mordred. There's still hope. Yeah, they're being crippled by this Land Raider over here. Like, honestly. Eldar are pushing in. Not push. Well, yeah, they're pushing in. But we have Mordred now. And Thunderhawk will follow. Here we go. Does the Fallen have their magic statue? They do not, to my knowledge. I've yet to find it or see it. No icon of sin has been spotted. And yeah, like 700. It seems relatively normal morale values, which lends credence that they're not. It's not here. That might have been useful for them, maybe. I forget it. It's still mostly the vehicle, so I think the main bonus of it would be the commanders would be tankier. So I'm not certain how useful it'd be. But I mean, they're floating so much they might as well, to be fair. Ooh. I was about to say they killed something. But oh, I think it was the Thunderhawk, so it was the Fallen died. Not thing. Also Mordred's like about to die again. So that's not ideal. Everyone Vengeance dies. Mordred isn't looking healthy. I'm in a range stance. Let his missiles and autocannon do the work. Nope, he's running into melee again. Oh, and he has Melta. And he's dead. Another Thunderhawk on the way. But yeah, it's not. What do you shoot again? Black hole guns. For some reason I thought you were Artie. Thought you were like the Night Spinner. Yeah, you're Black hole guns. For a second there was a well-placed thing, but I think the Puro got killed. Just casting it. Yeah, it was that guy. No, we've got more Havocs incoming, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save them, really. We go another Mordred. Mordred, take 3. Tempest is fleeing for some reason. Ready to spread the dirty secrets? Nothing of the darkness. Stubbers? Is Mordred stunned? He wasn't doing anything for a minute there. Oh, now he's a Gatling cannon, but he's still running into melee. They just didn't listen. They wouldn't listen. Okay, so I think the AI might just decide to pick a weapon upgrade instead of 2. But it's not really using it. Or does he start with the Gatling cannon? He starts with the autocannon, right? Shoot, now I'm not certain. It definitely doesn't know how to run it. Like, it should go for Power Claw and the second Chainsword if it wants to run a melee like it is. Or it goes for a heavy weapon and leaves them in range. So it doesn't know how to handle that. Yeah, Mordred is autocannon first. Alright. I don't know if that's like hard-coded that he can only pick one weapon, or... Well, because I don't know much about AI, so I might post a thing in the dev chat. But it doesn't matter now because he's dead. And for once, this bombardment is actually well placed. Problem is, I don't think Aeonos has changed stances because he starts melee stance. He'll run even when selecting a ranged weapon. Yeah. That's a pity. I love swapping stances. It's very useful. At various times. That's why, like, Dakarn Warriors are fun. So you can be ranged or melee. Pity the AI doesn't get that joy. Unless it was changed to E, unsure. I doubt it. Oh. Actually getting some kills. Reaper's taking heat. Trying to flee. Does it escape? It does not. I was thinking Darking or Fallen were down, but gotten back up. As Cal said, it tends to go back and forth. Literally left to play around. Balloons Tower Defense 6 and the match is still going. Ah, dear. Oh. What? You got 6 of them? Wow. I remember I played balloons when I was really young on a site called Cool Math, and it was 1, 2, and 3. Got 6. Wow. I'm old. But still the Dark Elder that are pressing. Not the Fallen. Another badly placed bombardment. Well, I guess there's some. Okay, maybe not that bad. Taking about as long as the average Team Fortress 2 match. Or 2 fort match in Team Fortress 2. Let's see. That is actually, I've not played Team Fortress. Only shooters I've played are Divers, Space Marine 2, Darktide, Vermintide, Jump Space, and one called Abyssus. So only a couple. I've not played any of the classic shooters. The oldest one I've played is probably Vermintide, which sure some will say that's a crime if not played them. Actually, I very briefly played a Terminator shooter in an arcade. Does that count? Also, I said to a fond memories playing. You played Cool Math games too? Yeah. Cool Math games. It sounds like it would be such a lame site because wow, cool math, but it's like it was so good. It had all the games. You didn't have to do any math if you didn't want to. Cool Math games was goated. I think it's not available anymore really because it's they abandoned. It was all Flash games. Only a few of them have been converted. It's a lot more complicated now with loads of tech paths. Oh, is it now? Oh. That might be actually I'm interested. Oh man, Cool Math. I spent so long on Cool Math games. It is seriously goated. That's like half my child. That's like a third of my childhood, and the rest is Minecraft Terraria. A bit of Starbound, and I think Secret of Mana. Was the first game I played. It's like those 4 are my childhood. Secret of Mana, Minecraft, Terraria, cool math games. Like, wow. Good memories, good memories. But yeah, on cool math, I played Balloons. I think might have been my favorite game on there, but I played, I mean, loads. There was, you know, Lava Boy and Water Girl, couple of games. There was all the Papa's games, like Papa's Pizzeria, Papa's Pastaria, which I did not play much of those. There was Run I was bad at. My favorite thing about cool math games, it took H from my school to block the website so we could play it during lunch times and IT lessons. Why would they block it? It's so good. I guess everyone did cool math games, but it's so good. It's fantastic. Uh, school, school, school is lame if they blocked it. I remember my elementary school is I think where I was introduced to it. Like they showed it to us. It's like they let us play it for a reward or something like that. They're not allowed fun in the UK. That's fair. Favorite was Bubble Tank's Tower Defense. Oh, I remember that one too. Oh, I played that one. I played that one. I played that one. Oh, wow, memories. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the specifics. I think there was like two of those games. Might have been only one. Oh my gosh, memories. Wow. Yeah, it was. Oh, I can picture it. It was like you had the bubble, like main bubble, and it had like defend your castle, click the enemy's throw using your mouse. I probably played it at some point, but it's not ringing any bells, so I'm not certain. I probably did. Actually, the name is vaguely familiar. I don't know if that's one I played a lot. Um, Bubble tanks, though, I remember that. I can picture it like orange bubble with like the little bubbles off it, like how bubbles kind of clump together. Oh my gosh, I don't remember that one. Sunny was another good one. RPG where you play a zombie. I don't remember that one. I don't know if I ever played that one. Play a zombie. I remember there was one is like Gone in 60 Seconds, and it was like a platformer where you had to complete it in 60 seconds. I never came even close to it, and I was like, why does this game exist? Nowadays, I know like speedrunners exist. I actually know a few Helldiver speedrunners even. But I understand. I've stopped paying attention to the game and Fallen took some losses. Red Ball 4. Oh, I do remember that one. Red Ball. Red Ball. I remember that one too. Uh you'd like roll and bounce, and you had to bounce on top of the enemies, so it was like Mario, but you were rolling, so you had, ball physics. Oh my gosh, I remember that one. I don't think I played it extensively, but Raze, which was 2D Unreal Tournament. I remember the name. Raze. I remember the name. I don't remember what game it was. 2D Unreal Tournament. I'm not. I'm drawing a blank. Raze. Even there is no game. But I do vaguely remember there is no game. I don't think I ever figured out how to play it. I might have. Yeah, I do vaguely remember there is no game. I don't remember how good. I don't think I played it extensively. But I played Balloons. I played Bubble Tower. Played a bit of Red Ball, a bit of Water Boy and Lava Girl. No, Lava Boy and Water Girl. I mixed up the genders. I could have sworn I watched Mark Peeler playing that at some point. No idea. I haven't watched his stuff. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But he's not one I don't know. As in, there is no game. Oh. Danger close, Barrage. Not sure who it hit more, but definitely hit both. Yeah, this definitely is feeling like a slow death for Fireboy War. Oh, it's Fireboy? I thought it was Lava. I could have sworn it was Lava Boy. Shoot, now I have to look it up. I'm either right or I'm stupid. Dang it, I'm looking it up. It is Fireboy. Dang, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Like, I thought it was Lava. I guess not. It's Fire. When I played that one, I, of course, had no one. I know Shark Boy and Lava. Seen Mark player. Yeah. Yeah. Played. Oh. Yeah, the other one I think I did play a bit of Run too, actually, now that I think about it. I was never good at it. Actually, full disclosure, growing up, I was never good at any games. I like, I spent hours in Terraria. I was never good at it. I spent playtime Minecraft, Cool Math, Secret of Mana. I was never good at any of them. Like, this phenomena you've seen on the channel where I'm halfway decent at anything, this is very much a new phenomenon. I've practiced, I've grinded, I've gotten halfway okay. Like, I can play Helldivers, I can play Dawn of War. Growing up, I could never do any of this. Thunderhawk going right into the center. If it could focus down the Ravager, that'd be good for it. Honestly, I think what Dark Elder needs to do is split their forces and, like, kind of go after the outskirts. Yeah. We can just advance and slowly press in. Two fair games were a lot harder back in the day, like Croc. That was kind of tough for Keldaris. Well, they were in single digits. Croc, I'm not familiar with that one. I mean, I feel. Not sure. I know there's a trend of games getting easier. I have definitely improved. Part of that's been age. Part of that has been practice. Part of it might be just they're easier. Yeah, my mother showed me a like short thing where I was like a Fortnite expert can't beat the first level of some older game. I don't even remember what it was. PS1 platformer game with tank controls. All right. Looks fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I didn't get a PlayStation till it was like the PS3. But I didn't grow up on the PlayStation. So most of my gaming history was through my dad. So which factions? We were playing Tau. I got murdered, so we're watching the Dark Eldar Fallen murder each other, but we're talking about old games. It's mostly Cool Math, but some other we've gone off as well. So we're having fun. So growing up, my first game was Secret of Mana because we did have a Wii. My dad showed it to me, got me to play. He did have to kill two bosses for me. The first wall, and the final boss. So I played a few more emulated Wii games after that, but then I moved on, I think, to Minecraft. But roughly at the same time was when school introduced me to Cool Math, so I spent a bunch of time on that. And yeah, I think my favorite games were Balloons and Bubble Tower. I was never good at them. I was always lost on the easiest difficulty, but I had fun. They were fun. But I mean, I played other games too, like we've been talking about. Um, I got Disney. My friend Pam got me Disney Infinity, which we played on the Wii, the first one. And then when the second Disney Infinity came out, Fam got it to me. It was like my dad had made a bunch of extra money that year from a thing he did, and so like we got a really cool Christmas. And what they got us was me and my brothers I shared. Um, but we got Disney Infinity 2 or 2.0 it was called, which had the Marvel stuff, so Avengers were playable characters now. But it came with a PlayStation 3, and so we had that. I'm trying to think what other games we played on the PlayStation, but I don't think there was. It was Infinity. It was Disney Infinity 3 when it came out. I think there was another disc game or two. I think my brother got Kingdom Hearts on a disc for the PlayStation 3. I'm seriously trying to think. At that point, I think we mostly went for computer games, though. So, like, I didn't play, like you mentioned, Croc. Shoot, I'm trying to think. Oh, we had some of the Lego games. Like, we had like Lego Marvel, Lego Avengers. I think Lego Batman. Not certain. The Lego games are better than they have any right to be, for the record. That was the movie, actually. So did play those. I think it was past their prime. Lego Star Wars, so great. I don't think I had Lego Star Wars. I believe you when you say it's great though, because like Lego writing is actually really good. They are. They have no right to be, but they are. Is this A or D? This is Definitive Edition. So we're playing. That's why you can see the split taskbar here. Unless you're on the mobile version, actually, you might not be able to see it. But I have the split taskbar, and so you can tell it's DE because the initial game didn't have that. This way. Ooh. Bit of counterattack. But, okay, yeah, the Dark Eldar are moving back in. Fowler's just taking forever to die. Tanks. Another Thunderhawk on the way. Lemon Russ. You can also tell the game hasn't had a fit and crashed in 2 hours in. That's fair. Oh dear, we are 2 hours in. Yeah, I always thought Drakari were so mid on War. Really like their builders, though. I think in the initial game they were considered the weakest. It's ironic because Craft World Eldar were like considered so strong because of their speed, and Dark Eldar are very similar speed. But in the initial game, my understanding, Dark Eldar, of course, he doesn't love random crashing. In the initial game, my understanding, Dark Eldar were strong in the very early game, but then fell off tier 2, 3, 4. And so if you didn't get the kill early on, you were kind of screwed. Kind of like Tyranids, although I've also heard they're pretty good in kind of the later tiers when you get free units. But Tyranids also, it's longer, it's tier 1 and 2. In Uni, what they did is they're still strong tier 1, and so if you don't get the early kill, you're going to struggle in 2 and 3, but then they do have another power spike in tier 4, I think, so that there is something to work towards. It's not just, well, there's no way for me to win, I might as well not try. It's like, you're going to struggle, but you do have something to work towards. That is my understanding. I could be wrong. Except that I'm never wrong and I'm always right. But other than that. Right. These hounds are not doing well. You know, you're getting shot at. Instead of eating each other, you might want to, I don't know, run away. Just a thought. This guy's infiltrated? No, we don't have Estelin. Their Titans are pretty strong. Flight Titans aren't to be underestimated. Yeah, for a while, I was actually kind of meh on Flying Titans, even though I like mobility, just because, like, Thunderhawks had always felt kind of meh. Then I discovered the or rather, they added the Giga Fortress. I'm not a fan now. It makes me excited for the Dropper's Tier 1 Titan has been confirmed to be a gunship. The Tier 2 one is, of course, the Farina Warhand, though. Flying Titans. Oh. Aircraft. I understand the Farsight Enclave one's really good as well. How are you doing? Okay. Oh. So this is going to be taking a chunk out of the population of Kumara. Funny thing is, the Giga isn't Titan class, it's super heavy. Yeah, it's honestly, it's funny. The Zakarn, you've got the Bane Blades as the relic, which I prefer the Signal of Thunder, which is the standard one, personally. You got the Giga Fortress as your super heavy, and then you have Oni and the Executioner as your actual Titans. I prefer the Relic and Crit over the actual Titans. Like, unironically. Like, I'm numbers-wise, the Standard Titans are stronger, but use-wise, I'm more comfortable with, and it feels stronger to use, especially the Giga Fortress. Like, the Giga Fortress, to me, feels like one of the strongest units there is. It's fairly tanky, it's super high damage, it's mobile, like, there is nothing not to like about the Giga Fortress. And I generally am concerned more about vehicles than infantry in the late game. I know, I think it's Necrotechia has expressed the opposite opinion, which, I mean, they may have a point because they've played more than me, especially competitive. But, enemy Titans, enemy vehicles spam, are just not a problem with the Giga Fortress. And if you really are worried about infantry, that's what the Hyperion Protocol's for. So it's like, the Giga Fortress is just so good. I honestly, I like it better than the Titans. Which is very much a me opinion. I'm not saying, like, oh, the Titans are bad, they need to be nerfed. But the Giga Fortress is just so good. I love it so much. I go for it basically every opportunity I get. Unless I'm doing, like, some sort of themed game that doesn't let me, I try and go for it. Have you played Ultimate Apocalypse? I have not. I don't really plan to. I'm pretty happy with Uni. Ultimate Apocalypse, I'm understanding, has... Well, first of all, the devs have done some pretty bad stuff with... I got to do a George Takei impression while doing its VA. That's true. The VA is pretty good. An excellent day, wouldn't you agree? I was UA there's some bad blood between the devs of Uni and UA. I don't want to get involved, really, but, like, I heard it's bad. Dev's not the best. I've also heard it's a weird balance. Crucible is an option. There's less bad blood there, but it still would have it has ultimate apocalypse balance. It's just more stable and balanced, I guess, less overpowered stuff. But it's still kind of like Uni is basically vanilla balance, to my understanding, just with its own stuff and with more stuff. But the way the tiers are balanced against each other is supposed to be relatively similar. You don't have as much like just super weapon, I win buttons. So my plan is to mostly stick with Uni. Unification is sandbox. It can be anything you want. That's fair. Like if you want big battles, I mean, hello. I could also like pump up the army cap. Give everyone a free crit and relic, and you have titans and super heavies. So like, got what you need there. For the biggest epics battles, personally, I actually enjoy turning off or going to assault mode and turning off the profiles only, and it's like, it's a hella fight. Usually lose because it's very, very difficult, but it is fun. It's definitely not the experience for everyone. If you hate losing repeatedly, it is not for you. However, I'm a Montrust. I should be playing Dark Eldar. 400 pop unlimited is utter chaos. Chaos, you say? You can't see it, but I'm doing the eyebrow thing. Six pop. There is nothing left for us, brother. Nothing save revenge. Alfarius. Yeah, yes, those eyebrows, yes, exactly. You know what I mean. You get it. You're Alfarius? That's impossible. You can't be Alfarius. I'm Alfarius. I have top off. Gotta go shopping soon. All right, you have fun. I'll probably be signing off soon. I'm over time, but I need to see how this plays out. It's fun hanging with you all. Well, it's funny. I thought you were not here, but well, yeah. Have fun, my friend. Toodaloo. Another Thunderhawk on its way. Maybe it's true Alfarius is the friends we made along the way. Wise words, Alfarius. Wise words. Seriously, I wonder if the body count is going to do a overflow error at this rate. This be crazy. It's crazy, I say. What do you think is the worst faction? Like, for my personal enjoyment, for strength, for what? That's a very ambiguous question. There's multiple ways to answer it. Personal? My like least favorite, least played faction is Tyranids. I don't like their theme really. I don't like their play style. I may have some slight PTSD from my father murdering me as them one too many times. $10 says Caldar's about to type surprise snack. That's nothing against Tyranid players. Like they have their niche, and I'm happy that the faction is there to fill it. I don't really enjoy them, so I only have like 3 videos where I play them. Actually, their economy got fairly nerfed. I talked to Krieg about it, and I've heard others. So right now they're not really good. Sad Spinacont noises. I know. I'm sorry. Ooh. This is... Okay, big progress by the Dark Eldar. I wasn't even paying attention. But they're like killing this refuge. Also, yeah, surprise snack. I knew it. Where's my $10? Alright, we do have Mordred. Invisible heavy weapon teams. But they're just smashing things. Oh, they have stuff back here. Didn't realize. Tyranids is fair. And I mean that's not like against it's not against Nid players, people who like them. They have their niche. My father is a Tyranid player, although he hasn't been playing much now recently. He's mostly been doing divers and a few other games. But like, it's just not to my taste. Now I'm allowed to not have that taste. There's players who hate Eldar, and they are bad and wrong and should be murdered. I mean, they're welcome. They are welcome to their opinions, even though they're wrong. They're welcome to be so. Jokes aside, yeah. The point of 40k is every faction has something to hate about them and something to love, so that you can have players who simp for one faction, and it's easy to hate that faction and the players that simp for it. That's kind of the point. Yeah, their bug currently is that it's affecting the faith resource, normally used by sisters, but the Tyranids co-opt it for their influence, massively reduced in Definitive Edition for some reason. Yeah, I don't. Relic has been complained too. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't know how much we can rely on them. I don't want to hate on the devs. I don't want to just hate on people in general, but there have been, requests for fixes. Relic has done some, has broken other things, and have just ignored some. So I don't want to hate on them, but I'm not going to want to rely on them either. Absolutely, we should get annoyed by people who hate Tal or Dari because, quote, they don't fit the aesthetic. Yeah, it's... I try and let people be. You want to hate on them? Fine, saying they don't belong in the setting feels kind of wrong and feel like they haven't studied the faction's lore. Like, I know more about Tyranids so that I can hate them more accurately. And I wonder if Tau or Eldar players have done the same. Or Tau or Eldar haters have done the same for saying they don't fit in the universe. Like, if you want to hate Eldar just because you don't like them, like, absolutely valid. Star Wars. I have friends who are knife ear haters, but and they don't fit the faction is kind of, or fit the setting is kind of whatever. Right, yeah, they lost their Anchorage. This Auspex is just about dead. Fallen have pushed back a bit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Ooh, but they're building another refuge. One thing, I wonder how the fight's going to be different over these areas because it's a lot more open. Like, everything has to funnel. Right now, everything has to funnel through this. But going over here, it's going to be a bit more wide open. Tau have fire novels. It's just rage bait me. Upset an Imperial fanboy said, "You know who doesn't fit in the universe? The Emperor." That is. Got him. Alright. I don't even know what is happening right now. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep the game running. I do have to go for a quick second. So just forgive me. I'm back. What did before the game ends while he's gone? No. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. Alright. We got Problem have advanced? What? Ah. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but so yeah, stuff happens. Can you zoom in a little bit? Yes, I can. There we go. Well, witch isn't ranged. They're sitting there shooting. Need to look at the units. Absolutely fair. We're watching the stuff. We should enjoy it. And they dropped the thermoplast generator. No zoom out more. I want to see the whole battlefield like Supreme Commander. Well, that's why I normally play that way. I've been told I should zoom in so we can look at the, you know, handcrafted models. Like, you know, someone worked hard to make these, and he happens to be Greek. Like, I should actually be able to look at them, but it's like, no, I need to control and do things. So, just a pity. Oh, hey, the gun moves. That's, it like faced down. That's kind of funny. See, this is the details you notice. I must really respect the Unification devs and their models look amazing. Yes, they are. What is the color scheme? I didn't even realize these guys were in blue. I do not recognize that icon. I feel like I should, but I don't. Thing with horns. It's almost like an Eldar symbol. I don't think it is. The thing's dead. Your bitrate has died unless it's just me. Shows me holding around 500 kilobytes. 5.2. 5.2. And 0 drop frames. Anyone else experiencing that? Just I think it's just, okay. Fragile iron within. There's some, ooh. Oh, they're advancing to a different spot. What? Okay, wait, how's that gonna play? Are they gonna attack the base and have to defend again? What are they doing? I think they were regrouping. Even for the fallen, there is hope. Yeah, color scheme is jokey reference to Warcraft. Yeah, I haven't played that in years. Because the lion is Arthas, so I assume this is the other dude. My brain is not braining. Yeah, it's been years since I played Warcraft. I don't remember this stuff. That's probably why I didn't recognize it. Oh, that's the Thunderhawk, and suddenly fallen or back on the retreat. You must pray to the machine god and the machine spirit. Well, Kaldaris is Nietzschean, so make of that what you will. Bigger gun. Uther in this context line is Arthas, so Elordian and light color scheme goes to the Fallen. Yeah, I need to review the storyline because I don't remember most of that. It's ironic. Fallen, you'd think the Lehman Russ would have a plasma gun. But, no. At least as an upgrade. Heh. Give me... Ancient brothers be gathered that we may sow our vengeance. I did even a short while ago with a joke recreating this Arthas kills with her. I do remember that. Although, Warcraft spoiler alert. Game's only been out for a decade and a half or something. I don't even know how long. So definitely dedicating to the bit. Yeah. The most important thing in anything is the bit. You know, if you're grievously injured, getting help is your second priority, and the first is sticking to the bit. All right, we clear on that. We got this fun little girl. This is the one that like mind controls people, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah. Initiative has spontaneously returned to the Dark Eldar. Oh, it's going back and forth now. Okay, but now the Fallen are advanced. Can't decide who's winning. 2002 Warcraft 3 Alien of Chaos. Who's into Warcraft? So, okay, so 20 years. We've got spoilers for a 20-year-old game. Long ago. Yeah. Yeah. While indeed. You know, if they stop advancing, just sat and shot, they'd do a lot better, I gotta say. I think, does the AI set them to blue stance? So I feel like non-melee units should just default to blue stance. Wonder if that helped the AI, actually. Huh. I don't know. The road into darkness is paved with good intentions. How easily grief becomes anger. Alright, need to toddle off. Have fun with the rest of the game. Hopefully it doesn't go for like 5 hours or something. Ah, dear. Yeah, that's looking likely. I might have to cut it early, even though I really want to see where it goes. Ah, dear. I might have to grab a snack. I might have to cut the stream and then just post in the comments so-and-so won after X amount of time. Oh, dear. It's like, so much. Can't you save it? Maybe my memory serves wrong? Oh, yeah. I can save game. No, I can't because I've lost. Yeah. Because I'm dead, it won't let me save it. RIP. Truth has incriminated us. I thought we were the good guys, Fallen. Damn, why can't you wave? I don't know. It should, but I guess it's because we're already dead. No one, Surely, no one would want to save a game that they've already lost, right? Relic, probably. Another monstrous chimera.
We can't win here. Leave to fight another day.
Outdoor veterans.
Show us the way and the zealots will follow. No forgiveness for humiliation.
Are they deep strike? Just sworn that sound effect is for, or the voice lines for Deep Strike. No forgiveness for humiliation. So when's the Dark Eldar gonna get some sort of Titan? I already had a bunch of Mordreds. I can't even tell what's happening anymore. Ultimelta, last cannon. The AI is allergic to turrets. No, they build turrets. Constantly. Constantly seems like a tie. Yes. Like, got them here. Unless you mean the AI is staying away from them, in which case, fair. Honestly, killing these Auspecs would be big because it limits the visibility by so much. Or the Auspecs increase their visibility, and each Auspex you have improves all the other ones. So if they killed this Auspex, it's easy, and then if they got to this one, like, could cut so much of their vision. Like, you can see how much of the map they have revealed, despite not having anything there. Yeah, of course, doesn't know how to priority target. But Auspex are also very frail. So it's like, if they just a few straight bullets, and they'd be golden. Auspex seems OP. It's not. It's expensive and fragile, and you have to build like all 5 of them to get this crazy kind of sight range. But it is not insignificant. But I mean, max health is 800. And it's building, I think, light. So it's a big investment. Just because it's late game, there's a lot of those. Do we have more troops incoming? Yes. Alright, come on. The thing is, they're going to keep prioritizing the units. So they're not going to deal any damage until everything else is dead. Why are the Hellions fleeing? What are you doing? So they're advancing. Also, are these guys stuck in here? This be crazy. This is probably why we haven't seen another Mordred in a bit. Okay, it's dead. So now you see, like this is no longer visible. It's all kind of decreased. That's what killing it did. So you get another one of those, you reduce it further. So there's, I think the Fallen are seeing their end. Yeah, they're getting there. There's this Auspex. This one. That's 2, 3. Is there one more? No. So there's 3. Here's the other one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So they were maxed out until we killed the one. So if they smash this, it'll keep cutting into their visibility. Is the range of every basic infantry unification buffed up? Don't remember. I don't think so. There's plenty of long range, short range, melee stuff in unification. It's not like every single unit has a bunch of range. Like warriors have fairly short range because they have like the splinter rifles. I say, looking at one with a minigun. This guy. No soaring ranges like Guardians. Alright, we got Mordred back. In fact, this cantonment is taking damage. It's good for the Dark Eldar. So what they need to do is kind of start. Right, Mordred will be down soon enough. units down. Next up is the Thunderhawk. Yeah, honestly, killing the Terminus is going to be hard. What's the playstyle of the Fallen? They got a lot of elite units. So instead of Marines, you have Marine veterans of various types. They have some sneaky bits, like Astalin allows all the Zealots, including Zealot heavy weapon teams, to heal, where and Luther has an ability that temporarily makes everyone, including Marines and Commanders, all invisible. I don't think it does vehicles. All the infantry, I should say. Turn invisible. So they do have some sneaky bits. They have the Auspex for visibility. They also have multiple tech paths. So you can either tech up like you would for any other faction and you get Marine stuff, or you can build these anchorages and they will slowly tech you up. You can build up to 5, and they are what unlock like Zealot stuff. Yeah, they're hella fun. I play them fairly often. A lot of their art and voice work is arguably some of my favorite in the mod. Why did I say arguably? It's some of my favorite. Like so much of the Fallen voice lines and visuals are like so good. Like it's like them and like some of the Eldar stuff are my fave. Alright, they did take out the thingamabob. Oh, also, I know why they're not building more stuff. It's because I have the game rule that limits that. Which, in fairness, actually does help the AI a lot most of the time. I guess in this kind of late game, it's less because it's just how much money there is. It's all their gens. Alright, new Auspex on the way. Same device. 6 nearby infiltrated. 1 per anchorage. If built next to each other, you get a signal boost. They don't have to be built next to each other, it's just when you build multiple. Another Mordred on the way. Are they going to get this Auspex? Given they built another one down here, it'll kind of be a wash. But for a split second, you'll see, yep, see how much visibility they just lost? Once this one is finished, it'll appear back. But in the meantime, there you go. But it's still, this one's obviously farther back than this, so you still have pretty restricted visibility in comparison. How are you looking? Half health. Oh, the other fun thing about Fallen is late game you get the scan for this, the hidden relic. And when you capture that, like, all your infantry get full kite weapons, your tacticals, and your havocs. Yep, looks like things go back to the Fallen. I feel like Dark Eldar still have the edge here. It's just a slow death. But so your tacticals get Volkite rifles, your havocs get Volkite not miniguns, but like heavy weapons. You have an extra set of researches for extra health and extra damage. They have a unique name, but I don't even remember what it is. What are you, Medusa? But there's like, I think there's something else. I don't remember what, but so you have to find this relic. Sadly, the AI doesn't know how to do that. Otherwise, things would probably be going better for them. Mordred is just about dead. I'm not entirely certain where the Dark Eldar are going. Are they just regrouping, or are they like gonna attack somewhere else? I just don't know. Have you ever played Dawn of War 2? If you played it with mods, I have played it. I did the campaign. I did some skirmishes. I have not played it with mods. That's something I kind of want to do at some point, but I did not enjoy Dawn of War 2 as much as I did 1. Just kind of the smaller scale, the lack of base building, just did not appeal to me as much. I know there's a mod that kind of addresses that. So I'll probably try some of the mods at some point, but I just haven't yet. I have played 2. I did play the campaign, played some skirmish. You know, it's not a bad game by any means. Like it's pretty good. I've heard some hope among the community that there'll be a definitive. Codex Elite mod are your solution to smaller battles. Yeah, as I said, I will probably try them out because I know they exist and they're things. I know one of them has good relations with Uni. I don't remember which actually though. Okay, yeah, so they're just attacking somewhere else. Oh, they're going over here. Okay. So the Fallen are gonna have to like try and chase them. Yeah, this is gonna be a blow. How many gens do they have? Okay, so it says they have multiple HQs. They can get more. Are you being repaired? You're heading in to repair them. That's right. That did not deal damage. Delta building will damage you in some part upon its destruction. Are we seeing that? You gotta go. Have a good day. Let's hope the Drukhari fall and win. Yeah, this one I think it's the Drukhari's game to win. Yeah, have a good day. Thanks for hanging around. Been a blast. Why did you have a single standard? I'm not. Whatever. Oof. That is a harsh thing. And they just lost their whole base area in that spot. Alright. So they are decapping this. I hope the rest of the army actually moves. A little bit of action here. The Fallen are trying to regroup. Keyword trying. Alright, rest starts to move. Good, good, good. Now that anchor. Bunch of turrets. Razorback's on its way, but it might make it. Yeah, it's making it. I can't tell if the AI is targeting the building or not. So I guess it is now, yeah. The troops disappeared. Oh, but now the Land Raider Ares is out. I didn't even realize that. It's already taken some hits, but still fairly healthy. It can group with the rest of the army, finally. What the? What gave visibility to that? Oh, they built an aspects here. Clever, although I don't imagine it's going to live long. Guns. Oh, and it killed the one, so that's why it decreased. Okay, I get it now. I understand. Nice little counterattack. The Ares is almost dead. Given how the rest of the game... Well, no, I don't want to say it's a blessing in disguise, but, like... At least it can operate with the rest of the faction now. Tempest is not looking healthy. Do. Dead. Mordred is still there, but he's low. I figure out what got built. Ooh, they lost their Oboe Relay, so now they need a new one. Say new chats, it's just cut. No. Okay, not entirely sure. What's going on there? Alright, Dark Eldar appear to have regrouped. So the Fallen. But yeah, it's not looking good for the Fallen. Still, it's just slow death. Oh yeah, and the suspect did get killed. Position is needing consolidation. Stuck there, or are you just waiting for a builder? I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. Very good. Falls back. Look, wait. Trying to tell if Mordred is stuck or just waiting for a repair boy. I feel like he's a priority to fix since he's, you know, the Titan, but I don't know. I think they're prioritizing building things. Yep. So they're dropping stuff. Not entirely sure what anyone's doing. Oh dear. Just blasting in. Alright. So the Dark Eldar are actually slightly scattered now. Yeah, I'm thinking this position was just too difficult to crack. As soon as they were to kind of get into the more open area, they did better. But I'm not certain. They're building more things. But there we go. Like, what are the grotesques doing? Oh, it's because they can't see the thing. They're invisible. The zealots. Smash the aspects. They're stunned. Or just non-responsive. Return of the Dark Eldar. A Return of the Tempest. This time at full health. You got... Yep, stuff's being repaired, that's why. And we got a little bit of dancing. Yeah, the aspects are going back up, and so we're getting visibility on these things. Land Raider. Alright, Mordred is now being repaired. This area is lost. Trying to reclaim that. Come on, keep moving. The Dark Eldar have roughly 3/4 of the map now. Those Raptor veterans are not in for a good day. Ravager on its way. 2 Ravagers on their way. Mordred not looking healthy. Yeah. Finally a well-placed bombardment again. Except that it killed the Dreadnought. Not fabulous. Where does the Ravager think it's going? Right. Mordred is rapidly losing health. Right, Hunter, reinforced armor. Storm Vortex Projector Cannon. Yeah. Another Auspex somewhere. Oh, they've been rebuilding this area. They're going to try and sneak in here. I don't think it's going to go well. He had a good thing going, but that's not the way to do it. Mordred's dead again, by the way. There does not appear to be another one on his way. Maybe now. Nope, that's a Rhino. Dark Eldar continue to advance. I did not realize that was the full line. Imperial Chaos transport ready. How many years has it been? It's like the continuation of the Vraxian Chimera Transport in the name of, in the name of, in the name of chaos. Like, just trying to remember which side he's on. He's been so programmed. A Land Raider and a Thunderhawk. Particularly devastating combo. Beautiful. For a second, I thought that Razorback was part of the, just because they're just like in the same position as the Dark Eldar tanks. Oh, and we now have Mordred. Ooh. Yeah, that is wowie. Tempest is going to try to flee. Is it going to succeed? It is. Alright. Damn. Okay, well, how's the... How are they going to recover from this? Okay, they're repairing stuff. Do we... There's still a vehicle cap. Fallen are just proving tough nut to crack. Space Marines are elite for a reason. And these are veterans of the Long War, so checks out, but still, like, dang. Right, the Dice is fleeing, and it's permitted to escape. Yeah, by the time... Okay. I was saying now's the time they advance, because they've got Titan, Relic, and Super Heavy, but, yeah, they're getting their stuff back already. It would be helped infinitely if they could put builders on their front lines instead of having to retreat everything super far back, just because they'd be more responsive. Like, if the Dark Elder had its builders here, it would go so much faster. And also, if they weren't all focused on one, I feel like that would do it. Being repaired? No. How many years has it been? That we've been in this game? I think 3. Oh dear. Alright, and now it's time for the Dark Eldar to attack again. Took down the Titan, Super Heavy, and the Phobos. Wow, Fallen are making a push. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be defensive action. Yep, they all move. If they can take out that Auspex, it's more visibility lost. Not sure what this Phobos thinks it's doing. Come on. Ooh, they kill the thing. Built a Talos instead. I see. Ravager down. Reaper coming up. Still no Air Titan. I feel like that would end the game. For all these years. Nah, come on. Suddenly, big fallen force. Actually advancing. Why is that Lehman fleeing? Advance. Push. Kill. Come on. Also, how much are we floating? 200,000. So nice little distraction here, although it's not gonna succeed. Yeah. Why are you going backwards?
Such suffering endured to come to this.
Come on. I'm far too enthralled with this. Is that new one or did it get repaired? I don't even know. Did not manage to crack the Dark Eldar. Plus Thunderhawk. Using troops.
Not finished yet.
Hmm.
The dangerous opponent is the worthy one.
Too close. Getting your own dudes. Rhino trying to go after this. I don't think that's going to go well. Yeah, it's not going well. Honestly, at this point, feels like Fallen aren't even trying to win. They're just trying to take as many of the Knife Ears with them as they can. Plane going by overhead, don't mind that. Come on. Alright. Alright. I really do have to go, though, so I think I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to let it play. And I might, like, I'll save the replay and figure out what to do with it, and I'll post a thing just to let y'all know what happens. But if you're still here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe channel, ring notification bell, all that wonderful stuff. It really helps me out. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. I would also like to thank my channel member, Harold Johnson 1502, for supporting the channel. On that, though, that is all. Bye. Or